pleasure to talk to you about leadership. How many of you would like to be seen as a good leader? All right, that's most, if not all, of the room. Fantastic. Me too. I want to be seen as a good leader as well. What is it that makes a good leader is what I'm going to talk to you about tonight. And I'm going to give you 5 tips and skills that you are probably already using that will make you more of a leader. So you're going to walk out of here being much more confident in your leadership skills. Ready? All right. First, what's a leader? Leader is someone who motivates people to work collaboratively to do great things. Motivating people to work collaboratively to do great things. I love that. To me, that is the most exciting thing that one can choose to spend one's time on, is motivating people to work collaboratively to do great things. So you ready for the tips? All right, your first skill, critical skill. You already did this already. 1, create goals and achieve them. How many of you do that already? So what makes a good goal? 1, it's a goal that makes your heart sing, that makes you excited, that lights your world on fire. That's amazing. Sometimes you may have goals that are a little less exciting, and that's okay. But it's a goal that really works for you, makes you happy. It's a goal that is very clear, so that you know when you've achieved it, it will be very clear. So I had a friend who used to put on his to-do list, be happy, which is great, that's really sweet. But when would you cross that off your list? There's really no way to cross that off your list, because when are you done being happy? Never. So you have a goal that makes your heart sing, you have a goal that is very clear when it's been accomplished, and you have a date. If you don't have a date by which it'll be done, it's just a dream. Just put a date on it, and then you can achieve it, right? So that's your first tip, setting goals. Second one, run a meeting well. Has anyone ever been in a bad meeting? Yeah, everyone knows exactly what a bad meeting is like, and it is horrible to be in bondage to a bad meeting. So what we have here is how to run a good meeting. First question to ask yourself, does this need to be a meeting? If you're not sure, the answer is no. No, if it can be done, it's just announcements, put it out over an email, send a flyer around, hire a skywriter, don't have a meeting unless you absolutely have to. If you have to have a meeting, plan for it. That means figure out first your goal, remember your goal, figure out what the goal is of the meeting, who needs to be there to accomplish the goal, and how you're going to get that goal accomplished. Then, when everybody gets in there, help them accomplish the goal. Super easy, right? And just special tip, extra bonus leadership tip is you make a practice of ending your meetings 5 minutes early, and people will worship you. They will love you, because everyone loves it when a meeting ends early, even this one sometimes. Okay, third, we have setting goals, running a meeting well. Third, important skill, finding mentors. Does anyone have somebody that they would view as a mentor? A few. This is a critical skill. I know you are all absolutely amazing, wonderful people who can do anything at the same time. Sometimes all of us need some help. So being able to find a mentor is a critical leadership skill. How do you find a mentor? You ask, start with asking. You figure out what your goal is, and then you talk to people to say, who do you know that might be able to help me with this? So if I decided, maybe one of my goals that I wanted to explore was being a Hollywood actress. I bet there's someone in this room who knows somebody who could talk to me about being an actress. In fact, I know that's true. Or if not, someone who knows someone who knows someone who could talk to you about that. So start mentioning to people, I'm thinking about being a Hollywood actress. Do you know anybody I can talk to about that? Great, it helps you move it forward. Fantastic. Once you find someone you can talk to, be prepared and say thank you. Mentors do the mentoring because we love helping people. We love seeing them grow. And you saying thank you just makes it all that much sweeter. Fantastic. So we have setting goals, running a good meeting, finding a mentor, and then the next one is building a team. How do you build a team? Well, you have good goals, clear goals with your folks. You run meetings that don't make them want to strangle each other or you. And then you mentor them and you help them out in the things that you're all trying to accomplish together. You don't all have to have the same goal. So maybe your goal is that this team needs to accomplish this project. Maybe someone else's goal is, I just want to learn how to do this. Or maybe their goal is, I just want a letter of recommendation so that I can get another job. That's fine. Any way that it goes, help them achieve their goals and they'll work together as a team. And when you mentor them, they'll work together as a team. So that's how you build a team. So we have getting your goals set up, running your meeting, finding mentors, building a team, and then finally, when you do all of those things, you will run into conflict. It's inevitable, unfortunately. The most important thing you need to know about negotiating conflict is, what is your default? What's your conflict default style? Some of you may shy away from conflict. You just let people do their thing because you don't want to engage in conflict. Some of you, your default style is coming in guns blazing, where you want to be right all the time. And maybe some of you, your style is, I just want everyone to be happy. It's fine. Whatever your default style is fine. It's important that you know what that style is. Then, once you know what that is, you can start to notice when you're using it and when you might be able to do something a little bit differently. So I'm not saying if you're a complete avoider that you should try going in with guns blazing. You don't need to do that, but maybe you can move a little bit in that direction. Maybe you can push a little bit in one direction or another to try to do something differently. So what we have is setting goals, running a meeting, finding mentors, building a team, and negotiating conflict. All of these are things you likely do every day of your lives, and those are the things that will help you become a great leader. I talked at the beginning about the value of becoming a leader, about being able to motivate people, to work collaboratively, to achieve great things. All of those are wonderful values out of becoming a leader. The most important one to me is that leaders create